everybody. So I'm going to try something different in this video. I'm going to try doing this without recording it at the same time. So I'm going to go back to a really old set of dies. Well, actually 2 old dies. So I have this die, which I'm pretty sure is MFT. So there it is, which I'm pretty sure is MFT. So there it is. There it is. So I used this one. I have to make 2 sunshine dies. So these were the dies I used. Do you remember Birch Press? Do you remember their sets of dies? So every time you cut these, they come in 3. So, and every time you cut these, so it cuts out 1 layer, then it cuts out another layer, and then it cuts out another layer. And you can use all 3 layers together. Or you can use 1 layer, or 2 layers, or 3 layers. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so here we go. So here's the dies. So I cut them in different colors so you could see them. So for instance, this die, so here it is. So it cuts 3 layers. So there we go. Okay, there's our 3 layers. So you can use all 3 layers. You can use 1 layer. You can use 2 layers. You could use 2 layers. Okay. There's a boy eating millet on top of my camera. Could you stop doing that? Because that's a little, yeah, that's a little bad. That's a little bad there. You could use, I suppose, you could use 2 layers if you wanted to, you know. You could use 1 layer. You could use 2 layers. You could use 1 layer. Yeah, I mean, you can use whatever you want. Now, it comes in a set of 3 dies. So let me show you the other 2 dies. So now I've got not a lot of room here. And I've got millet seed everywhere. So we've got this die. What? This die. We've got this die over here. Okay. Now, when you put them all together, you layer them up. Makes layers. Okay, so that's that layer. I'm gonna push it this way. Bird, stop. Okay. This one wants to play. He wants to play. This is his problem. He wants to play with the mama. Yeah. So this one, well, I mean, you can layer it up any way you want, although it's supposed to be layered up. Here he comes. Yeah. So one of the reasons I'm not going to do the voiceover, I'm doing the voiceover instead of listening to you. And then this one layers up like this. I'm not gluing them together right now. And then this one simply layers up. I'm holding on to my stand. Simply layers up like this. So you've got those things again in the middle. So let's try this one more time. And in between the last take and this take, there is a water bottle off to my left, and the birds have been disciplined. So, and this one got a little chewed because somebody flew off with it in the middle there. So, and this one gets layered up like this. It is cut correctly, and you can see. And so even if your birds chew on it, you know, it doesn't really matter because that part would get covered up. And then they all get put together like this. So, I mean, when I said you could use 2 out of the 3, one out of the three. You could use it like that. You could put it together like this. You could just put it together like that. I mean, you could just use that and not use the back part. You could just use this part. Whoops, not lined up. You could just use this, which would be kind of cool for like a spring moon thing or something. You could use different bits of the background for different parts. So, you know, when I bought this set from Birch Press, and the reason I've never gotten rid of it is it was $72. You know, so it's like, and it's in my stash and it sits there and I'm like, I should get rid of it. I'm not using it. Oh, but it was so expensive. So let's find some ways to use it. Now I'm in a swap, and the swap is about making sunshine cards. And I thought, oh, I would make some neat sunshine cards. So between this die and this die over here, I decided I could use them to make some sunshine cards. So I pulled them out of my stash, and let's scoop them off over here, the examples. And these are the cards that I made. Okay? Those are still beautiful cards, you know? Let's like think about what we've got in our stash, okay? Now, how did I make this card? I really want to show you because you got to think about using your good old press and seal, because the press and seal is your friend. It is your friend. It is your friend. So after you cut this, what you're going to do is you're going to take the board you've got. You're going to turn your die over. You're going to put your press and seal on top of it. Then you can take off your die very carefully. And there is your die. Okay? So you can peel off the part that you wanted to use. In this case, I peeled off the yellow, and then I put strips on it and popped it up. So what I wanted to show you was I actually have the rest of this die that I'm going to use for something, and it's probably on the floor. For instance, here's this die, okay? And here's my little press and seal package. Now, I've got these guys that I can make another card with. Here's card number 2. Ooh, what am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do, okay? But there's the inside. So that's the round part. So I use this part on that card. On this card, I use the outside part, which means I still have these dudes. So maybe I'll use these dudes on this one. Maybe I'll just use this dude on this one. That would be cool. You know, that would be kind of cool. That'd be 2 different colors. That's 3 different colors. This is 4 different colors. That'd be kind of cool. I put my sentiment in there. I don't know what I'm going to do. Look, on a blue card, put this on there, put this on there, put your little sentiment in there. It's beautiful. Done. You know, I like it. So, and I've still got this one that I made as your example. You know, you can throw this away, you can use it, you can do what you want, but there's that part. There's very carefully pulling up this part. This, by the way, is grapefruit from Concord and 9th. So now I have this part. Now I have this part. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I got lots of cards. And I got really nice cards. This is from Honeybee Stamps. This is from Birch Press. This is from MFT. This is also from Altenew. That's from Altenew. So there we go. This is a very cool die set from Honeybee Stamps called Lovely Layered Seasonal Frame. And it's just, you know, all the bits that I use to make a nest and make a bluebird. And there he is. So I really want to encourage you to use what's in your stash. Use it. I mean, use it. You paid lots of money for it. Use it. It's good for you. All right. So I will talk to you later. You and your dies. I would love to see, like, what are you doing with all your old stuff? You know, because, like, Jennifer McGuire did gobs of videos on these stencils, and then they all went away. Like, so we all spent gobs and gobs of money on Birch Press. Where are they? What are we doing with them? I think they're beautiful. So what kind of cards are we making? You know, they're beautiful cards. Let's keep making them. All right, I will talk to you later. If you like my videos, please press subscribe. If you want my notifications, press the bell. Bye.